Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. We're going to do one cast today. I boated up here right up to Andy's house, just below Lookout. They're running one unit. They're starting to slow it down a little bit. It's about a little after 6 o'clock in the evening. Tuesday the 13th. Yeah, 13th of October. I'm going to throw an 80th ounce chartreuse mega worm. Already caught one fish and bent the hook, so I had to bend it back. A lot of people caught fish today. Fishing off the dock was still pretty good. I'm gonna have to turn the boat around. I was going down the opposite way a minute ago because of the lack of current. So I'm gonna go off the other side so I can control the boat a little better. My plan is to throw this for a little while and then I'm going to throw a jig, and I'm going to throw a ginger jig with a brown head instead of a white, just to kind of see if those fish will hit something besides white. It's light color, but it's not white, so we'll see. My boat kind of turned on me, so I'm just going to stay like this for a minute. See if I can catch one on the first cast. I have set up on the inside bend and on the shallow side, but I'm still fishing in about 5-6 foot of water. I've got it set about 8 feet deep right now. As they slow it down, there's Steve Dickey. As they slow it down, I'll probably go a little bit more shallow. As the lake gets a little shallower, it's probably going to drop about 2 foot and a half, I guess, probably. If they shut it down. I'm not doing very good on my boat control. And here I am going down frontwards again. Okay, I'm not going to catch one on the first cast. I kind of screwed up and let my back end get ahead of my front end. And that's fine, because you can recast, but I didn't want to recast. I wanted to catch fish on the first cast, but no fish on the first cast. Steve came in with some nice fish earlier today, fishing night crawlers up around the Short Creek area, I believe. And a lot of people are fishing up in that area, catching some nice fish. The pink worm's still working pretty good. I did just write a fishing report today, although it's dated yesterday. I wrote part of it yesterday. And it's posted on Ozark Anglers forum, ozarkanglers.com. But I'll put a link up to the Facebook site this evening. I wanted to try chartreuse because they've been hitting white and peach so well. I just was wondering if it's more the mega worm itself or the color, if the color is going to make any difference. It comes in pink and yellow and brown also. But they've really been eating. Now they're running a little bit more water than they have this evening. And by this time yesterday, they'd already shut it down. So, well, I take that back. Let's see, I'm getting my days mixed up. I think they did shut it off last night. The night before, they ran a half unit till later in the evening, Dwayne said. I don't know what they're supposed to do today. I don't pay a lot of attention to the schedule anymore because it hasn't been right for a fair amount of time. Not exactly right. But if they don't start eating this pretty quick, I'm either going to change colors or I'm going to start throwing a jig. Well, the other thing that it might be is when I have been starting, I'm going to check my worm and see if it's got moss or if it's messed up, and it's good. When I've been starting my drift, I'm starting way down at the red house. And it seems like that stretch from the red house through the narrows has been producing a lot more fish, and the area up here is not producing as many fish. And I have no idea why that is. I always like to look down and check the depth, because I kind of want to know how deep I'm fishing if I have to move my float one way or the other. And right now I'm still pretty good. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get a little shallower water. It shallows up through this area down to the little wash that comes in. I think I got some moss on here. Let's see if I can get that off. Yeah, it's clear. Yeah, I'm only in about 3 foot of water now. So that might change my luck though too. We'll see. Yeah, my mega worm is now dragging the bottom, so it's starting to move my float a little bit. I either need to shallow up Yeah, I need to shallow up. I'm fishing 8 foot deep and 3 to 4 foot of water. And my mega worm flipped over on itself. Oh, now I'm in a foot of water, 1.5 feet. I think I'm going to move out in the middle a little bit. As well as move my float. Okay, now I'm in 4 foot of water. Now I'm in 5 foot of water, so I'm going to go a little deeper again. Probably, no, not back where it was, but now again, you could use these on a spin cast just as easy. You can use it on a fly rod. I'd fish at least a 6 foot rod though, preferably 6.5, 7. Medium light action. To medium action, a little stiffer wouldn't hurt. 4-pound line, you can tie some 2-pound on the end of it if you want, although I don't think it's necessary, especially fishing this much current. Our water is just not clearing up like it normally does in the fall. So 4-pound is fine. Okay, I'm down to the little wash here at Point Royale, Red House. Still no bites. No, I caught the one up there before I turned the camera on. The water is not slowed down since I've been up here. It looked like it dropped about 6 inches at some point, but it is not. It's not slowing down. I thought it might. The last, I don't know, 2 or 3 evenings I've been out, they've been either shutting it down or slowing it down right about now. Not tonight. Okay, I'm gonna throw a jig. I don't want to waste this time. I think chartreuse will work. And there are different circumstances. I just have to keep trying it. But I'm not sure if a mega worm at all would work right now. 1/16 ounce brown jig with a brown ginger jig, brown head. And I've got 4-pound line on. I can work it a little slower, a little deeper, since they're running so much water. There's a bump. A little slow. I have not taken any oxygen readings today, but usually when they're running water like this, they're injecting enough oxygen, it should be pretty good. And the fish I caught before I turned the camera on fought real well. So that's a pretty good indication that nothing wrong with the oxygen this evening. But the fish might not be biting. No wind today. It did bring in cooler temperatures. It's real nice, about high 70s. My thermometer said 39 this morning. I don't think that was accurate, but it was pretty cold. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, Jeff, I think you just distracted me. I got another bite. Tell you what, if I don't get another, if I don't get a fish pretty soon, I have got 2 bites, but they're actually kind of questionable. They weren't hard bites, I just, anyhow. I'm gonna put a white mega worm on. I am coming down into the hot spot. That area above the Narrows. We've been catching so many fish. I don't know. Those are bites. They're biting really short. Oh, my jig's coming apart, and it is a Lilley's jig. That's what I kept saying. I thought it was moss. It's not. It's green thread. All right, I'm gonna tie on a white mega worm real quick. Where are they at? Oh yeah. I'll put them in my box. Oh, I didn't buy any white. I thought I did. Oh yeah, here's one. Oh, the holes. Holes covered up. Missing all this good water. And usually when I get in a hurry, my knot fails. First time. See? Slipped out. Come on. Probably should start over. Nope. Okay. All right, sink. Okay, I'm fishing again. It is chilly. I'm glad I brought a jacket up here. That sun goes down and it just gets cold quick. I'm gonna have to move. Gotta move. We get close to the narrow, so I gotta move closer to the channel or run my boat aground. Well, it wasn't the color. The last few evenings, man, I'm catching fish by now on the mega worm, and I've got to move. Ooh, that was a fish, maybe. Am I gonna be able to get over there? See, they're not running enough water for me to get over the gravel bar here at the Narrows, so. Okay. Still my hit. Pretty sure I am gonna hit. Maybe. Water's up probably 3 feet. That might be okay. Boy. Okay, I'm gonna move out. Okay, now I'm in some really shallow water out here. Should be fishing the edge of the channel right here, and there should be some fish there. So at least you put yourself in the best possible position to catch a fish, and if you don't catch a fish, then it's the fish's fault. Right, Jackson? Oh, I'm pretty sure that was a fish. Well, phooey. Well, actually, it started off really good, catching that one fish before I turned the camera on. I thought, well, it should be a good evening. But it is. It's a great evening. I love being out here. All right, one more attempt here. I'm not going to let it get dark. If I was catching lots of fish, I might think about staying out later, but it is not working. Okay. I can't get anything interested at all. That's fishing. Thanks for watching. We'll try it again tomorrow. See if they're hungry tomorrow, either morning or evening. I'm not sure when I'm going to be out, or maybe Blake might do it tomorrow. He kind of wanted to do it tonight, but he had to go to a second job. I knew I'd catch fish when I came over here. Came over on the shallow side, below the narrows. Nothing wrong with the fight of the fish. Ooh, it's a good one. Pretty. One will break off. Gosh. Just give me a second.